Guys doing? Welcome to Monday Night Nitro. Now this is 2022 if you want to say it fast and not say the 2000. And I said in 2022 I will try to give buggies a fair chance. And guys, you see this XTM right here? This is another buggy I got for the channel. Now let me give you guys a chance to come into the room. I see we have some new viewers here today, especially somebody that just said Bill. He goes, "First NitroGang live, I made it to well. Welcome to the show, Bill." Let me say hi to everybody else. We got Craig Dickerson. Now, Craig Dickerson, I read your comment in the stream just before. You said you have one of these sickening XTM X-Terminator buggies. Well, I'm going to appreciate your input throughout this stream, okay? So this one is quite sickening. I'll give you guys the whole details in the story, how I got it, why I have it, and why you haven't seen me running on my channel previously. It's gonna go down. We got the Skull Crusher 30 over here. He goes, "Hello." We got Lucas Stahlcup. He goes, "NitroGang Whiskey Tango." Colin Chung, Fishing RC Guy, and of course, all others, including Tim Raz. Man, welcome to Monday Night NitroGang Live. Now, you know, throughout my whole Nitro journey, I've really avoided buggies. I've went out of my way to make fun of them, to not run them, to make fun of the center diffs as much as possible. So I figured, let's get a little bit fair. We don't have that many Nitros left in the market to choose from. There's basically only about 2 to 3 companies producing Nitros. So for me to cut out an entire segment of RC, which is the Nitro buggy, is a little bit sickening and not that awesome, okay? So I figured in order to increase my own satisfaction and yours, let's include buggies in the videos. Now this one, we're going to talk about it in a little bit, but guys, it's not just a regular buggy. This is the last model with, you see what that says on top over there? 457 engine. That's right, XTM 457. Now, 457 might sound like a huge number, but it's actually a .28, okay? .28, that's what it is. Let me say hello to everybody here in the stream, and then I will continue talking about what we are here to do today. We got Sergio M, we got Nitro Freak, we got my boy Dan Y in the house. He has a sickening array of Nitros, okay? Him and I are going to meet up soon. We're going to run some LOSIs. Of course, he has the Truggy, the .28. Now, this right here, guys, most of you, I think you were there yesterday, right? That was Sunday when I ran this live on an RC track with like a bunch of electrics, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. The thing I didn't like, and we'll talk about it, like one of the massive downfalls, it's super slow. I honestly do not know how LOSI could have even sold this based on how slow it actually is. Now, I read some comments and people were saying, okay, well, that is, you know, these RCs are designed for like a small track. I'm not going to buy that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to buy that this RC is designed for a small track. The fact is, I doubt this will hit 30 or more with the setup that it has right now. Okay, to get 30, any old RS4 can hit 30. Guess what? I have an RC I'm working on right now. I guarantee you, this will destroy the LOSI buggy in speed. The HPI Nitro Rush. So this is an ongoing project. You guys might have seen it. I'm waiting on a motor for this and some kind of exhaust system. There's going to be more on the Nitro Rush soon. What I'm saying is, why did LOSI try to piss me off? We got an RC Show-Off in the house. How you doing? He has one of these. He did speed runs. And RC Show-Off will tell us all that this thing only hit 31 miles an hour with a better pipe and a good tune. So tell everybody that these are facts and we will move on. This is slow. The fact that it's slow is not the end of the world. I will confirm it handles very good. It starts very well. The .21 Dynamite motor runs cool. It starts easy and it has sickening compression. So there's good and there's bad. So let me put this here to the side a little bit. I'm going to look at some of your comments and then we will take a close look at this XTM. Okay, this is the X-Terminator XT2. And just for our educational purposes, my dudes, I was able to find a 2011 magazine with an XTM buggy inside. Now, unfortunately, if you look at the cover, I know you see a short course truck, right? Yeah. So 2010 to 2014 was really the days of the short course trucks. So honestly, this entire RC Car Action magazine is dominated by electric short courses. All of it. But there's also a review of a sickening XTM Nitro. We're going to take a look at it in a little bit. In fact, is there a picture of it right here? Oh, right here. XTM's Wild Ride, the Nitro Rail. We're going to look at it in a little bit. I just want you to be aware, 2010 and after was really the days of the short course trucks. Today, the short course segment is still popular, but it's really going back to, I think, electric monster trucks, right? I think it's what it's going back to. All right, let me catch up with some of your comments over here, and then we will continue. I see a comment over here that's saying, put a Thunder Tiger 21R engine in that and it will fly. So the thing is, it's all about gearing, all right? The actual difference in RPM between, let's say, a very good motor and this motor, at best is about 5,000 to 6,000 RPM, at best. No matter how much of a better engine and higher RPM you put into it, you're not going to get the same speed advantages as proper gearing. All right, so in this stream, I will also pose a question to some guys out there, and this is stemming from a conversation that was had earlier in the NitroGang group, where I basically said, I love it, but this thing is hella slow, okay? It's hella slow, why is it trying to piss me off? People are telling me to get LOSI TLR diffs for it. I asked for a link for the LOSI TLR diffs. No link was given. Maybe today a link will be given. We will see what it takes. We also had a discussion on the clutch bell size, right? And we all had an argument yesterday about the clutch bell size. The fact is, this already has a 17-tooth clutch bell. And I'm not the only one that will tell you, getting a larger than 17-tooth clutch bell for this particular buggy is actually not a piece of cake. Some people said, hey man, get a smaller spur gear. I don't want to mess with like the center diff on the spur gear. First of all, if you have a suggestion, provide a link in the comments to this video, okay? Just provide a link, please. I'll take a look at it and we will go from there. All right, let me see what else we got going on right here. Yes, I hear that bro goes Nitro Freak. That's right. So yesterday people were talking about the fact that this has a 13-tooth clutch bell, but in fact they were incorrect. That is the clutch bell on the truggy version, right? But what really matters is the final drive ratio. You could look up the final drive ratio. So this already has about a 12-to-1 around final drive ratio. So it's actually in line with other buggies of this kind. I looked up a couple of like Kyosho buggies, their final drivetrain ratio. It's similar to this. So I don't know what the hell it is, but this thing is super slow. Honestly, you know, I didn't want to have to really do this, but why did LOSI release this without giving it a test drive? Because honestly, if they test drove this, like at all, they would understand that it's slower than a 1998 HPI Rush. Okay, 2001 HPI Nitro Rush with a ABN 15 engine. They would understand. You know what? If they were here and they were standing next to the NitroGang grapes, they would get their asses kicked. Okay? Anyways, let's continue. I don't want to be too negative about it. You know, I bought it because I said I would give buggies a chance, guys, and that is what I'm doing. These are my own opinions, and generally, if you disagree, tell me why you disagree. We'll debate each other about it, okay? In the end, one of us will be right, one of us will be mostly right. That will be me. Okay. Yeah, Nitro Davo goes here. LOSI are the clickbait of the Nitro world. I gotta tell you, this one might just be. It might just be. So, you know, when I was trying to buy it, I bought it because, well, it's a Nitro. I like it. I got a fairly good deal on it. I made the deal, you know, as I told you guys I would. And I went and bought it. Basically, I had no choice, right? I'm going to give buggies a chance. The thing is, this is not my only buggy. I actually have a couple other buggies that almost no one knows about because the thing is, like, a lot of these, you can't buy them anymore. Obviously, XTM is gone. There's no XTM, right? But you know where there's an XTM right here at the NitroGang channel, guys. Okay. Yes, Bob's RC goes, a Bullet MT would spank that buggy. Yeah, you're 100% right, bro. The Bullet MT is one of the most unsung heroes of the Nitro 110 scale segment. it would destroy this LOSI in a heartbeat. Now, I will tell you, the brakes are very good. The chassis layout is relatively easy to work on. The electronics are good enough. You got to realize, back when this was new, right? This was a $350 ready-to-run big block buggy. At 350 bucks, like, there's really not much you can complain about. But today, they're what, like 469, right? There's a link in the description to this video. Brand new 469. You know, it's still very, very good. I gotta tell you, I enjoyed my driving experience. I enjoyed it. But the thing is, I was on a relatively larger track probably than what people would drive this on. Although that whole like short track explanation, I'm not going to accept that. Because I'll be honest with you, bashers, which is what this is aimed at really, they're not buying $400 1/8 scale big block buggies to drive slow in a small track. I'm just sorry. Like, there's no excuse. There's no apologetics. No apologist lines will make this thing acceptable for the fact that it is super, super slow. All right? But we will continue. That's kind of like one of those things. Some people don't care. But the thing is, most people care. I care. All right? Now, I was running this Sunday against like a couple of like XL5 rustlers. And of course, those kids were driving bad. I had to really be careful not to roll it, you know. So I wasn't really trying to give it too much, I guess, juice like that. But with any brushless, like even like a regular Slash VXL, I would have been destroyed. Okay, they would have taken me to the cleaners with this bug. It would have been bad. Although I gotta tell you, when I was running this, and guys, watch that live video if you haven't seen it. I was at the RC track with this. Right when I like got it, I just went. I drove it. You know, it wasn't the perfect tune. I was running it, you know, just to run it more or less. But people were trying to buy this off of me there at the RC track. That is how much they liked Nitro, okay? I had to tell people, like legit, in the video, if you watch it, I had to tell people, listen, I'm not selling this. I just bought this. I need it for video content, you know? I had to tell them, listen, it's going to take me like many videos to even pay off the purchase price on this, okay? This is not the NitroGang crawler electric channel, okay? Where we sell RCs to kids. We don't do that. In fact, buying a Nitro is actually fairly in-depth, and people tend to prefer like the elitist of the elitist LOSI TLR kits, and go ahead. But keep in mind, this is a highly entry-level, ready-to-run LOSI, okay? That's what it is. Let's not get too pissed at it, so to say, okay? I might seem like I'm complaining about it, but I'm really not, you know? I will re-say something here that Eddie Chan said. LOSI is one of the few manufacturers still making Nitro RTR. Yes, that is completely true. But just because they're the last one doesn't mean I'm going to kiss their ass, okay? Fact is, I have decades worth of used RCs I can go buy right now. Decades worth, right? Just because it's the last one and they want to sell something that they didn't even test drive in their freaking parking lot doesn't mean that I should be kissing Team LOSI's ass. You guys understand what I'm saying? It's not mean, it's not rude, these are just facts. This channel, it's all based on first-hand user experience. I said I never owned a LOSI 8 buggy, I went and bought one, and this is my experience compared to even a basic HPI RS4 with a 15 FE engine. This thing is super slow. It doesn't mean I don't like it. I still really, really like it, okay? But we'll continue. That's kind of like the theme. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, get it right now. It's fantastic. Get it. It is fantastic, but don't expect to go fast, all right? That's what I'm saying, all right? Okay. Right. So the vial goes, it's a LOSI, not a Team LOSI Racing. So the thing is, the TLR are kits. What's going on, Manuel Maldonado? Brother, how you doing? TLR are kits. I honestly don't consider anything that's a kit to even be that interesting, because you get your own engine, you get your own electronics. It really has nothing to do with how fast the chassis is. If you look up the final drive ratio on a TLR kit compared to this, it'll be almost the same. So it's completely different, okay? All right. Justin Jones goes, I have an XTM. Well, here it is, bro. XTM X-Terminator 2. So in this video, right, what we're going to do And there's actually something very interesting about this. I was just looking at it, and it feels like it's got a locked center diff. I think it's got a locked center diff. I'll demonstrate it to you guys in a little bit. But I need a little bit of a drink first, okay? A little agitated here. So, Brian Schaefer is here. He goes, "Hey, Hybrid, huge fan, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it." Let's see. I got to catch up to some of people's comments over here. Yeah. Yeah, Bob's RC goes, "You can put any Kyosho RTR from the box to the track, and that's a fact." Yeah, I'm not going to disagree on that. I'll agree on that. You know, honestly, I really like this, and we're going to do a lot more videos. But it's just so damn slow. And also the thing is, there's really no cheap way to get more speed out of it. Now, we could all hold a discussion. You could post about it in the Facebook group, although I've asked multiple times for a link to whatever diffs will give me more speed. No link has been provided, right? I'm doing my best as an actual owner and driver of this to make it faster, okay? I basically need the buggy to hit 40 miles an hour. That is the benchmark, okay? It needs to hit 40. That's what it is. Otherwise, I'm going to stick to T-Maxes. If I want to go really fast, we'll yell 2-speed baby in a Jado. Like, there's nothing that is tying me to the LOSI. I'm giving you the most objective information that is first-hand experience from running it the other day. Okay, guys? That's what I'm doing. All right. Sean Q, brother, how you doing? Yes. He goes, "Do I got the kombucha juice?" I got the kombucha juice, okay? So, it actually tastes like crap, but you feel kind of good after it. This has tons of vitamin B, and you get a little bit happy, okay? I had a long day today, guys. I got to talk about how slow my new Kyosho, my new LOSI over here is pissing me off. All right. Now, we got Benjamin Martinez goes, "Your front drive shaft will break before your diffs." Well, let's hope not, bro. Let's hope not. Oh my god. Forgot how bad this is. Every time you drink this kombucha juice, you remember just how horrible this is. What's up, Nitro Mark? You know, guys, some people consider me like a hater, but the thing is, these are facts. Reality is, a lot of these RC channels these days, they're only interested is in selling you things. They're not going to tell you anything bad about anything they're running, because the goal is to treat you like an idiot and to make you buy things, okay? Well, if you want to buy one, buy one. I have one. There's a link to it in the description of this video, but I want you to know it's going to be hella slow. It's going to handle good. You're going to like everything else about it other than the fact that it is super slow. Actually, the center diff did not piss me off. I was highly surprised. Okay, let me go to the chat here. Let's see what we got. Comments over here. Sean Q goes, "You think the Truggy is just as slow?" You know what? I really don't think so, because the Truggy has different gearing. That means it must also have different certain other final drive ratios. So I know a person that is going to be getting it, and hopefully it's not as slow, because this, oh man, I'll tell you this, like when I got my Primal MT, and those things are slow, right? But it's a giant 80-pound monster truck, and I pegged the Primal MT like this, it was like, what the hell is that? But the thing is, on a truck like that, you accept that it's slow, because it's got a lot of torque. On a 1/8 scale Nitro buggy, you're not expecting to be doing like 28 miles an hour. Okay, you're just not expecting that, because the thing is, like, what's the point of a big block engine if you got no speed? I mean, an old T-Max 2.5 Classic is faster than this, you know. All right, enough of this negativity, although it really isn't negativity. These are objective facts, okay? Our society today, guys, has really shied away from objective facts, and anytime anyone tells you something that's negative, you're automatically in your head labeling them a hater and like trying to cancel them. Well, the reality is, this is hella slow, and LOSI should have been canceled when they, you know, released this. But I still like it because it's a Nitro, right? At the end of the day, Nitro lives matter, and that's what we got going on. Okay, so I'm going to put these two side by side here, and I'm going to let you guys look at them over a little bit, and then we will examine a classic XTM in this magazine. By the way, I have a Dynamite mid-speed pipe that this LOSI came with, although I doubt it'll give me any top speed because it's a mid-speed pipe. I also have something awesome, something super amazing. Who knows what this is? I'm going to hold it over here. Anybody ever seen one of these? This is the Sullivan Tiger Drive, all right? We're going to take a look at this in the magazine, actually. We got the Nitro Queen, Melissa herself, in this stream. She goes, hey, Hybrid, well, how you doing? I'm right here just talking about Nitros, you know? So, Sullivan Tiger Drive. That's right. Guess what, guys? I have a drill right here. And there's a Tiger Drive right on it. What do you think about that? That's right. Turns out, the previous owner of this XTM tried to make it super sickening himself. And he installed a Sullivan Tiger Drive. Now, I understand the body's on right now. I'm going to remove the body and we will be taking a close look. I'm just waiting for some more people to show up into the stream. That way, nobody misses the sickening action. All right. A little more of this kombucha juice to get myself a little in the mood to talk more nitro, right? By the way, did you guys notice my new sickening poster over here? What do you think about that? This is a new Off the Chicks poster, guys. This is Off the Chicks poster for life. For real right here. Now, I'm going to ask you all a question. Should I buy a Hobeo Hyper 7? Okay? So take a look at the bottom. Don't look at the chick, okay? Don't look at the chick because she can get this video demonetized. Look at the back over here. You see this off the poster? What do you think about that, my dudes? So actually, this is one of the most iconic and classic Offnas ever made. And I might buy a modern version of this exact buggy. Now, who here knows the modern, well, the closest version to the Hyper 7? The closest version you can buy brand new. Who knows it? I'm going to wait. So, Physic goes, is that the same as the Offna Hyper 7? So this is the Offna Hyper 7, but the Pro. Okay, I'm not really sure what is Pro about it. Maybe the Pro extra money. But this is Offna. Okay, so in the back here, we have two ads for the Hyper 7 and the 9.5 buggy. To be honest with you, they're basically all very similar, but just minor differences. Anyways, off the poster. That's what's going on right here. ACD, how you doing, brother? All right, just out here drinking some disgusting kombucha juice, but it's good for digestion. So this has 2 billion probiotic cultures. That's a lot of billions in cultures. All right. So, Craig Dickerson here with the good answer. I'm going to read Craig Dickerson's answer. He goes, Hobeo bought Offna. Basically, yes. So, you could still get a version of the Offna Hyper 7 today. Unfortunately, it will have the very annoying name of Hobeo that you will have to pronounce every time. So, Benjamin Martinez goes, the Hyper 7 will blow the Kyosho and LOSI out of the water. I've had all three. Well, I think that is some definitive information. We should probably consider getting the modern version of the Hobeo. What is it called? The Hyper 7? I think it's called the Hyper, yeah, Hobeo Hyper 7. It comes with a Maxstar 28. I don't really like the Maxstar series of engines, to be honest with you. They're kind of like the old Offna Force engines. I just don't like them. I used to really like the Offna Hyper engines. Those things were sickening back then, I remember. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm going to read a very good comment over here. Okay, no, I'm not going to read it. Okay, too long. Nah, I can't read it. All right, let's see. Bob's RC goes, I smell a 1/8 scale top speed buggy contest. Well, we already know this will not hit over 30, probably. This will probably hit close to 40. I'm going to think This will be close to 40. These, I remember XTM, they always had very fast RCs. It was very, very fast. So Craig Dickerson goes, if I'll be starting a Nitro in my room this evening, the answer is depending how I feel, bro. I gotta tell you, I might be removing the cooling head on both of these engines in this stream. Okay, I will for sure remove one, and we will take a look inside. Maybe the Dynamite 21, because I bought it used. I ran it yesterday. Don't you guys think it'd be interesting to look inside the motor, add a little bit of a 3-in-1 oil for just some maintenance, and then close the motor up? You guys want to look inside? Maybe we'll look inside. Okay, we got Grandmaster Yoda over here. I am a huge fan of both Team Associated RC8 and Kyosho Inferno. Yes, those are both pretty sickening nitros. Okay, I will admit that. All right, we got John Sims in the house, and we got Sam S, both channel members. How you guys doing? Welcome to the NitroGang stream. So we're talking about buggies today, right? Sickening buggies. So this one, I'm gonna put it to the side for a little bit. You know, people really kind of get on me if I say anything bad, but the thing is, it's the truth. Like, if it's not the truth, then tell me it's not the truth. Okay, just tell me. So I'm gonna put this to the side, and we will begin to look over this XTM. Oh, it's a little heavy. Okay. You know, guys, I don't mind learning something. If someone corrects me, then congratulations, okay? You will earn a notch on the NitroGang belt for proper information. You know, the other day, I was in the NitroGang Facebook group, and there was a post about a LiPo battery. I commented on the LiPo battery. I said, yes, that's a very good battery. But I said they're all basically very similar. All that matters is the discharge, the capacity, and the connectors. Let's face it. The LiPo battery industry has basically been equalized. And some dude that I'm still waiting a response from told me, no, they're completely all different. I told him, well, why don't you tell me exactly how different they are, bro? So far, he has not responded at all. Let's see what he says. Okay? All right. Kombucha juice, guys. I bought this on sale, clearly, because it's garbage. And I still have a lot of it left, so we're going to be drinking this pretty much until I run out of it, okay? It's going to take a while. All right. We got a question from Gizmo RC. I'm going to answer it. Gizmo RC goes, out of subject, you know how the Traxxas motor trade-in works? I do know roughly. But I will tell you, I have never done the Traxxas motor trade-in program. The reason is, you still got to pay, like, what is it, guys? People here know. You still got to pay, like, $105 plus shipping or something, right? So, basically, you take your 3.3 block, you send it to them, they send you another 3.3 block, I think without the carb or some, like, other accessories, right? You end up with $100 plus tax or whatever identical motor that you began with. Like, my suggestion has always been, keep that old motor, buy a Dynamite 19. Like, why would you not, you know? Okay. Go Fast RC goes, it cost 120 plus shipping for the Traxxas trade-in program. So 120 plus shipping, guys. I mean, you can get a Dynamite Mach 19 for cheaper than that. Mach 2, whatever Dynamite 19 is, for cheaper, and still be left with like a parts motor if you ever want later. Like, I don't know why you would do that, you know what I mean? Unless some people really want to maintain the stock status of it. But to be honest with you, it's not like the Traxxas trade-in program is actually free. You're paying about 120 plus shipping, plus time, plus you gotta send it to them. It's a whole situation, man. It's honestly, I have never done it, and if it was something worthwhile, I would have told you that. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you guys, I have all of your best interest in mind whenever I give any advice. All right? Yeah. Also, the consensus is the Dynamite engines are better. They're better looking. They have better carbs. So, to do the Traxxas trade-in program, I mean, I'll be honest with you, back in like the early 2000s, that was very common. But at that time, there really wasn't much options, and it was cheaper back then. I remember, do you guys remember like what the Traxxas trade-in program cost in like the late 90s and early 2000s? I think it was like $90 or something. Today, it's a little up there in price, so honestly, it's just not really, you know, all right. Yes. Cleanish MK5 goes, love the shirt. Well, thank you, bro. Nitro head right here for you. All right. Okay. Yeah. So Kellen's Automotive here with a good information statement. I'm going to read this about the Traxxas trade-in program. Kellen's Automotive says, if you do it at your hobby town, it's 120 flat. You get a complete engine down to carb. Well, you know what? That is not bad. But most people are probably going to do like the whole mail thing. You know, so personally, I just wouldn't do it. Yeah. Yeah, Jay-Z for days goes, if it was like 50 for the trade-in, that's good. Yes, I totally agree. Even if it was like 80, I would consider it. But for the price of more than the brand new motor, I just come on, get real, guys, get real. You know what I'm saying? All right. Colin Chung goes, is that John Deere RC still around? So you're talking about the Revo I bought a while ago. It was a video on it, right? Yes, the Revo John Deere edition, I still have it. Guys, I don't sell almost any of my Nitros, okay? Like, at all. There's don't benefit. Because if I sell them, I'm going to have to buy another one. You understand? I'm an RC addict, right? That's just kind of what it is. You know, that's why it says Nitro Head. It doesn't say sell your Nitro. It doesn't say Nitro seller, right? Okay. Let's continue over here. Okay, guys. So, should we take a look under the body on this X-Terminator? Yeah, let's take a look. All right. I will tell you something a little bit that interesting that I've noticed now. My opinion of RC has always been the non-elitist opinion. Okay, non-elitist. I don't want to buy kits. I don't want to spend money on a kit, and then basically have a bunch of sunk costs. Right. I like to buy more Nitros. I like to buy cheaper Nitros. I like to run them all rich and loud. And that happens no matter what. So, with this buggy purchase that I made recently, guys, I ran into so many elitist opinions. It's like, it's quite sickening. You know, the elitism in the buggy segment, it's like everybody thinks they're going to buy a buggy and they're going to be racing tomorrow on like the Roar Championship stage. Okay? I'm over here just trying to run rich and loud with a bunch of like kids at the RC track, hoping they don't crash into me while I'm walking around. Okay? That's what I'm saying. All right. All right. So, XTM 457 engine with a Tiger drive. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a better look in a second. Now I'm just holding it over. We're going to do a very good chassis overview with proper lighting on this XTM. What do you guys think about that? You want to see some proper lighting? Then we'll check whether we got some sickening compression. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. We got Break It RC goes, just saying hello to everyone. How you doing, my dude? How you doing? All right. Well, we got a question here. Victor Montgomery goes, do I need to send you the links to eBay clutch bells over 17 tooth? The thing is, put a link to whatever you think is appropriate in the comment to this video, okay? But this is already 17. Like, I'm looking at it. There's actually, oh no, the other one, the other LOSI. There's actually not much room to incorporate a taller clutch bell. So find something, put in a link in the description to this video. I would appreciate it, okay? Like, just do it, all right? Okay. Yeah. So let's see what we got over here. Yeah. So, let's take a close look at this. And by the way, guys, I have like another cheap 1/10 scale buggy coming soon. I've been shaking and moving to make buggies great on this channel. I don't want to say great again, because if you ask the LOSI elitists, they'll tell you they've always been great, right? They're going to tell you that. But if you ask me, they've been pissing me off for a long time. So, check this out. One interesting thing I noticed about this XTM, now it does have the regular, you know, pan chassis, the metal spur gear, stuff like that. It also has a locked center diff. So if I spin the rear wheels, take a look at this. The front spin along with it. Right now, I didn't do anything to this buggy since I got it, but I actually think this is going to be the first Nitro buggy with the center diff that's not going to piss me off. Okay, I sure hope that that is actually the case here. Okay. We got a question here from, let's see. Some question here about, I forgot, yeah, well, I don't know what this question is now. It's actually, yeah. So, let's see what we got over here. Oh, we got a $1 donation here from Audi 800R. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Okay, let's see. We got a question from Bubbles RC Shed. The question is, the Slayer Pro is a... No, hold on. That's not the wrong question. I gotta... Anyway, the question was about, is a Slayer Pro good? Yes, it's very, very good. There's really nothing better in the short course Nitro ready to run segment. It's basically the only one. Okay, I've done multiple videos on it. If you go on this channel, just go to the About and Search feature. You'll type in Slayer, and you'll see like a whole bunch of Slayer videos. I actually have one. It's very sickening. You can't kill it. It's very good. All right. We got Mighty Mike in the house over here. Eddie Chan with a question. What is the max RPM of the drill required to start that engine? To be honest with you, this is the max RPM of this. It's adequate. This is like some kind of old Bosch lithium-ion drill. I don't know. But I've used drill starts on many, many Nitros, including the MGT 8.0, the Thunder Tiger motorcycle, some other ones. The RPM of the drill was never actually an issue. All right? All right. Let's take a look at the chassis. You guys want to have a little close view at the chassis on this XTM? It's quite sickening, actually. There's a lot of metal here. Okay, we're going to get to it right now. Let me get the recording device, and we will take a look. Okay, guys. So, this is a fairly rare, at this point, XTM X-Terminator XT2. Notice it has a ton of aluminum all over. So we have a very, very thick front aluminum chassis standoff, right? Stiffener, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you call it. We have an aluminum steering link. Metal spur gear as expected. The XTM 457 engine. Now, guys, I was doing some research on this motor, and I actually have a tab open with the horsepower. So if somebody wants to take a guess how much horsepower this XTM has, we're going to find out in a little bit, but we're just doing a little overview of it right now. Okay? So, guys, top-down view. Sickening. Look at that. We even have another giant metal chassis standoff here in the back. So if you're taking those sickening jumps, your chassis doesn't bend. Right? What I really like, and if you look at the back, the body mount has two separate body posts. This is really, really, really nice, guys. I got to tell you, because the LOSI buggy, you know, honestly, it kind of pissed me off with the way the body mounts. You know, once I said, you know, this body mount is hard to take off. Body post is hard to access because they should have kind of made it a horizontal mount here. But then this dude told me that, you know, if you put the body clip this way, it prevents it from popping out. I don't know how accurate that is because, like, honestly, what is going to be hitting the body clip here in the back? Like, I don't know. Anyways, the question was, how much power does this XTM 457 engine have? Okay, so I already have one good answer here from Tim Raz. Tim Raz has very good and proper Google skills. So let me pull it up right now. I already have it open, I think, somewhere. Okay. I'm going to open. So this is the XTM Racing 457 Pro 6-port rear exhaust engine. This is the same exact one we have. Guys, check that out. 3.8 horsepower. It's freaking insane. 3.8. You understand that this .28 XTM 6-port has more horsepower than the Savage XL K5.9? Yeah, it does. 3.8 horsepower, my dudes. Okay? From this XTM. It's actually quite sickening. This is the same exact engine, I'm sure. I looked it up. I had some more information about it, but I don't know how much it was at this time. But 3.8 horsepower, guys. More than the Savage XL of the time, which was a .36, right? So the Savage XL is a .36 engine. And this is a .28. Okay, so let's go over to this side of the chassis now. You know, it's basic buggy stuff as you would expect to see. You know, all sealed stuff like that. A lot of, you know, hardware. Obviously, adjustable front and rear brake bias as expected. You have very thick looking front and center, you know, shafts all around. Center driveline shafts. Metal outdrive cups. Sickening. All right. Obviously, standard 17mm hubs. This one has upgraded high-tech servos. I think for the time, I'm not sure what the servos in these were. But we got a good comment here. I'm going to read it from 1541C. He goes, same engine as the X Factor. So the X Factor is honestly one of the Halo trucks that I want for this channel. It's a solid axle, monster truck, right? But this is a solid buggy, my dudes. The only kind of weird thing I'm going to show you right now, the suspension geometry on it is a little bit weird. So if you look from the front, guys, like the wheels like go so sideways. The bump steer, I think this is called bump steer, right? It's quite sickening. Yes, Eddie Chan goes, chassis-wise, they all look the same and similar. I totally agree, man. I completely 100% agree. I'm trying to do a good overview for the buggy fans, but deep down, they're all exactly the same. It comes down to the thickness of the shock towers. It comes down to, you know, gearing. It's basically all exactly the same. This one has a lot of nice metal upgrades. The LOSI actually has almost none of this. But I'm thinking we're going to be running this one soon. So if you guys want to see me run this, you let me know, because Nitro Buggy Day, okay? Let's take a look under the air filter. So we got a giant freaking carb over here. This is a fairly large carb. It's clean inside. It's not seized. All right? Sickening, guys. All right? Let me make sure I put this on well. Okay. XTM pipe. Now, let me show you the starting mechanism on this car. So this has the Sullivan Tiger drive. You know, it's gonna be a little interesting. Let me show you what the thing actually is. So this is an adapter for the Sullivan. Sullivan is the brand, right? They're calling this the heavy duty Tiger drive. It says replaces pull start, allows use of electric start for fast, easy starts. Okay, so boom, there you go. You basically just need to insert some hex Allen piece into here, and then you could put it into the chuck right here. Anyway, the only problem I see here is this exhaust is mounted almost in the direct path of the Sullivan Tiger drive, which is the back plate, right? That's the back plate. That's what they call it on this XTM buggy. Okay, so does somebody want me to spin over the motor right now with this drill? Should I do it? Or should we first remove the cooling head, take a look inside? You guys let me know. Yeah, let's probably remove the cooling head. All right, I'm gonna put it out to a vote right now. Remove the cooling head on this 3.8 horsepower XTM. Take a look at the ports, or what? This is probably an engine that almost no one's ever gonna see in their life. Okay. All right, we got people asking me to do it. What's up, the online hobby guy, bro? Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, man? All right. So everybody wants to see me remove the head. We got ourselves a 3.8 horsepower on this sickening XTM with a locked center diff. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So we're gonna remove the head. Let me go back to my face over here. I'm going to get ready. We're gonna remove the head, my dudes. We're gonna remove the head. All right. Yeah. On this channel, we like removing heads. You know why? Nitro head. You understand? That's right. Okay, let me get set up here. So another reason why I want to do this is because I'm going to be getting ready to do running videos with this. I'm going to run it soon, right? Because this is 2022, the year of buggies. I got to make sure that it's properly oiled and it's not seized. All right? Let's do it. All right. Okay. So let me give you a good position view here. Then we will do it. All right. Let's get on it. Let's see which driver this is gonna be. All right. So these are 2.5 millimeter drivers. Not bad. Pretty much as expected. All right, guys. Okay. We're going to take a look inside. First, we got to remove the cooling head. What's up, Tarek Curry? How you doing, bro? This is a super rare XTM X-Terminator buggy, bro. Okay, XT2. Okay, we're gonna see what's up with the nitro motor right now. All right. All right. Let's do this. All right, I'm gonna remember the way that this is oriented. So this is, oh, Benjamin Martinez with a $10 donation. He goes, keep Nitro alive. Thank you, brother. I'm happy to have you here as a longtime member and supporter, of course, as well. All right, so this will be the next buggy that's going to get run on this channel, guys. So what we're doing now, we're checking out the motor. Actually, we should probably take a look in the fuel tank. Okay, the fuel tank is we're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look. Hold on. I'm going to adjust some of this lighting. All right, that should be okay. Okay, guys, I can remove the head now. Should we do it? We're gonna do it. All right, we're at 130 viewers now. All right, so far so good. The head is removed. This is a, it's like a two-piece head design. This is called the head button, right? Almost all 1/8 scale motors have this, so this is not surprising. I'm going to hold it like this, and we will get a very good view inside the motor. All right. All right. You guys ready? All right, let me make sure the view is quite good. Okay, so you should be able to see like this quite well. I have like a whole bunch of light on it right now. Okay. Nice and clean. What do you think about that? Okay, so we're gonna take a look inside the cylinder. Oh, it's fairly dry in there, but it's okay. I'm gonna spin the flywheel here with my finger. Hold on, guys. So it moves, right? Yeah, it's on the dry side. Here we go. But it's clean. It's sickeningly clean right there, yo. It's not bad. This could have been much worse. Okay? 3.8 horsepower of this. So let me put a little bit of oil in there. Oh man, I see a ton of ports. think you guys should get a look at this. So how many ports did I say this was? 6 port? Okay, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I legit counted 6 ports. I'm going to give you a good look at it right now. Hold on. This is actually a little bit interesting. Is this a turbo plug? No. So this is a regular plug as well, which is good. It's easy maintenance. Okay. Let's take a good look inside. I'm going to put some oil in there, and we're gonna check out a 3.8 horsepower, freaking sickening 6-port nitro motor. Okay, let's make it happen. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. So check this out. We got ourselves 6 ports. So if you look at the back is the exhaust. So what we'll do, we'll count. I got 1. We'll go right from the exhaust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're back at the exhaust port. Freaking sickening ports over here. Oh my god. Not bad, right? Look at that. 6 ports, guys. Six ports. Okay. So I'm going to give it some oil now. What do you think about those ports, my dudes? Not bad, right? Okay. All right, here we go. Gonna give it some ports. I mean, some oil. The hell am I talking about? Okay, we're not gonna do much more than that. I'm gonna spin it over a little bit now from the bottom. Okay, so I'm moving the flywheel with my finger. It's not like bad. It feels pretty good. Fairly smooth. You know, this motor hasn't been ran in a long time. I already can tell that the oil is helping to loosen it up. Okay, so we're gonna put some more oil now on top here. All right, that's enough. We don't want to OD on it. Okay, now we're going to once again spin it. Okay. Oh yeah, I felt the little oil there making a little bit of noise. It's got pinch. It's got sickening pinch, guys. This engine is basically almost brand new. Trust me. Okay, so I'm going to assemble it back. Craig Dickerson here with a very good suggestion. He goes, drop some into the carb. A very good idea. I forgot to do that. I normally do actually do that, okay? So I did hear like the oil make noise. All right, let's drop some into the carb. All right, that's fine. And I'm going to spin it over again. Yeah, perfect. I hear it. All right, so that's good. We're going to assemble the filter back. Guys, this is probably one of the most high performance engines that anybody could have, you know. 3.8 horsepower from a 0.28. You gotta understand, 457 translates to 0.28 size engine. All right. Head button looks normal. Glow plug is fine. So we will just put it back. All right. And then really the way to check the compression would be to assemble the cooling head back in, and we will check it out. Okay. Let me put this back on for a second here. Okay. We're doing a little bit of maintenance right here, guys. All right. Probably a motor that no one really knew much about it outside of the XTM segment. Actually, someone did mention before this motor came with the XTM Mammoth, which was, I think it hit over 50 miles per hour from a 2-speed Nitro monster truck. So let me put the head back in. Then we will check the compression like by spinning over, you know, the flywheel there. Okay. So let me do a little bit of busy work right now, guys. All right. So glad you guys like this. This will be the next buggy that you see run on this channel. So far, we had the OFNA Ultra LX, Ultra GT LX. We had the LOSI 8, right? And then we're gonna have this sickening thing right here. This is probably gonna be the most sickening one, just so you guys understand. But the thing is, I don't really have much. Let's see. So Nitro Davo here goes with a comment. I did see it before. I didn't mention it, but I'll read it now. Nitro Davo goes, I would check that the center diff. I would check the center diff for a grub like the HPI Super Nitro diffs have, making them lock optional. So I'm looking, I mean, I could see a grub screw in the center diff, but I don't see how this could possibly be a lockable center diff. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to review the owner's manual on this buggy like later on when I find it, and I'll let you guys know. All right, so it's time to check. It's time to check compression. You guys ready for a compression check? All right, so we're going to take this, turn it sideways, and I'm going to spin this over. We'll just listen to, you know, whether I can spin it over normally with my fingers. All right. Guys, I can't spin it over at all. It's sickening compression. Okay, I'm going to hold it this way. I can't turn it at all. Ugh. Can't turn it at all. So we got crazy compression. This motor is like new. I'm going to try again. Can't turn it at all. Okay, we're going to use the help of the drill. Okay. That was I've never met a motor that I couldn't spin over the flywheel with my finger. It has never happened, okay? Usually it's quite hard, but I have never actually given up. All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna adjust the lights. So the Sullivan Tiger Drive, that's what we got on the side. It's not a very good access position. I will confirm that it's freaking in the way of the exhaust header. All right, you guys ready? Oh! Sickening, listen to that. What do you think about that, my dudes? All right, so let me get the flywheel as close to bottom dead center as I can. Okay, I think that's about right. All right, so this is gonna be amazing, guys. All right, this is gonna be amazing. So the motor feels very free. I just need to clean the fuel tank a little bit. Let's see, should we take a look inside the fuel tank right now? Should we do a little bit of maintenance, guys? I don't know, while we're here. So we have like 130 viewers in the stream now, and only 51 likes. You guys not liking this? I mean, you're allowed not to like it, but just tell me why you don't like it, you know? Just tell me, and, you know, we'll go from there. We'll sit down, we'll talk, we'll have an arm wrestling contest. One of us will have to drink some kombucha, and then we'll get the likes up. I don't know how else we're going to do that. All right? I mean, you're telling me that this OFNA poster, this guy's is an OFNA chick, okay? Where are you going to see OFNA Hyper 7 posters like this? Where if you reverse it, right, you have yourself an OFNA chick. I mean, where are you going to see it? Nowhere, all right? Vintage, this is vintage, all right? So, let's continue. So, what I'm doing here today is making Nitro great again by doing some proper investigatory maintenance. Investigatory is not an actual word, so don't use it. Let's take a look inside the fuel tank. I'm probably going to wash it after this video. So you know what? Let's remove the fuel tank. Ah, shit. There's like a standoff here that's like also spinning at the bottom. Hold on. I don't think I could actually do this in this video now. Oh no, it's fine. It looks okay. Okay. We got a question here from John Sims. John Sims goes, did I forget to torque the cooling head? Well, the thing is, I don't own a torque drive or a torque wrench, so like when I tighten the cooling head, I just go as much as basically like I could tell. I do the same process to all nitros. All right, let's remove the fuel tank. We'll take a look inside the fuel tank. So whenever you're trying to start up older nitros, take a look inside the tank. Make sure it's not dirty. All right, that's what we're doing today. All right. So let's see what we got. Exhaust line. I'm going to remove the exhaust line. And I'm going to remove the pressure line. I'll leave these here for now. The question is, before we look at the tank, right? It's quite sickening inside. Oh, yeah, John Sims. Yeah, I tightened it. Yeah, I tightened it. Let's take a guess how many teeth this clutch bell is, because it's engraved. How many teeth you guys think this is? Man, I gotta tell you, this is probably gonna be one sickening fast buggy. So with the fuel tank out, you can see the aluminum chassis standoff, and like honestly, the machining work is very nice. It is very nice. You guys see that right there? Yeah, it is nice. So how many teeth? Nitro Mark goes 16, Terra Curry goes 17. So I just counted. Sean Q here with a crazy high number. Sean Q says 21. Man, I wish, because then this would hit 88 miles per hour, send it back to the future, you know what I mean? This is a 14-tooth clutch bell. Normal. That means if you want to go higher, you got no problems. You got tons of speed left in this thing. Okay, so the fuel tank, let me take a look inside myself. It does have a fuel filter. All right, so the fuel tank, take a look inside. So this is it. It does have a fuel filter there on the bottom. I know it's a little bit tough to see, but it does have a fuel filter and also has what looks like green moss on the inside. So I'm going to wash this out, obviously, in the sink with soap and water after, right? And then in the next video you guys see, I will be starting this XTM up. There's just no other way around it. So for now, I'm going to do this. I'm going to just temporarily put back the screws. I'm going to wash the fuel tank separately on my own time. Oh, get back here, screw. All right. All right. The question is, do we want to check the electronics? You guys think I have the original radio? Who thinks I have the original radio? You let me know. Do I have the original radio? Well, do I? Of course I do. Derek Zanny goes, is that an XTM X-Terminator? Yeah, bro. XTM X-Terminator XTE2 with a 3.8 horsepower, 0.28 XTM 6-port sickening engine with crazy compression. Compression tries to kill you. Okay, so this is the original radio, Airtronics. It is a 2.4 gigahertz Airtronics unit. Quite sickening. It looks like the old design, but that's probably just because they did not update anything about it at all. Okay, they were making these radios for like super long, but they're very good. Although I will say, the digital display system is a little bit annoying to use. So let me power it on. So we got power, right? We got LEDs. Look at those LEDs. All right. Barry 013 goes, I have an old XTM sitting seized in my garage. Yo, man, send it to me. I'll rehab it. We'll be running Rich and Loud with it like tomorrow. Okay? Okay. So the batteries in here are a little old, right? I haven't really done anything to them in a long time, but check this out. So I don't expect this to be the fastest steering, right? Because the batteries are old. I actually haven't done anything to them in years. But we got ourselves some power. Yeah, the hand feel of Airtronics is very good, Tara Curry. It's a very, very effective, good radio. I have this model on some other RCs, and it never blew me away. So the model number, it's called the MXS. Well, it's kind of hard to see. Basically, it's called the MXS right here. So, now what about the brakes? Should we check out the brakes? The brakes are sickening. I can barely roll it forward. You see that? Sickening brakes, guys. So once I adjust, well, I don't want to say adjust, clean the fuel tank over here, we're going to be running super rich and like crazy freaking loud. It's gonna be crazy. All right. Okay, XTM X-Terminator. Let me turn it off. What do you guys think about it? You know. So, also, Nitro Davo did mention that this might have the optional locked diff here in the center, because like as I spin it like this, right, the front wheels, the rear wheels fully spin. So it is for sure completely locked. It's a matter of Nitro Davo. I'm going to look up some of the owner manual information on this, and we'll check whether this is actually locked or somebody locked it or it's some kind of sickening option. But I'll tell you, if they locked it 100%, I will be extremely happy. All right. So Mark Brennan, how you doing, bro? I'm glad you're here. Texas Hill Country Custom Homes, how you doing? Okay. So these servos are high-tech HS 485, and the other one is, okay, well, that's not a very good one, so we're not going to disclose right now. All right, so this is the body. Somebody just asked to look at the body. Sickening XTM X-Terminator XTE2 body. All right, okay, so let me put this thing away now. I think if you guys have any final questions, I will answer them on this, but this is going to be the next buggy that we're going to be running on this channel, right? I said I was going to get buggies, and I got them, all right? You don't even have to buy any. I'm going to go buy them on my own, all right? But if you want to buy one, and it's like a LOSI buggy or a truggy, there's a link in the description to this video to this and the truggy. Get one. They still run really great. And now, do you guys want to take a look under the cooling head here? I like looking under the cooling head, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I like it. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's like, okay, well, we're not going to make a girl analogy because that could go a little crazy. Okay, so I'm going to seal this up. Sullivan Tiger Drive. Guys, nobody has this kind of stuff on their channel. Nobody, okay? I was wheeling and dealing to get this, okay? You see that? Sullivan. All right. Now, where are my body clips? Now, one of the really cool things on the back of this thing, check this out. This is a long body clip, right? You see this body clip right here? It's like a long body clip. The body posts in the back, guys, there's two of them. So you have very good distribution of whoa, just almost had a fall off the table. Freaking gotta be careful out here, guys. Gotta be careful. Okay, so two body post holes over here. You have very even distribution on the body, okay? It's one of my favorite things about this chassis. Actually, XTM they had good ideas. They had relatively shitty marketing. They really didn't make it to hobby stores. Their products were expensive, and people viewed them as inferior to every other manufacturer. But in fact, they had good ideas, all right? So, we're done with the XTM X-Terminator. This will be the next one on the channel. Let's move on. Fuck. All right. I'll be all right. No reason to be upset. We're not an underage girl over here, okay? All right, time to recover from sadness in life. Okay. Now we're going to talk about this. Pissing me off. All right, let's continue. LOSI Buggy. Probably put me in a bad mood. I had to throw some shit. All right, sickening. LOSI Buggy. Why are they so slow, bro? Why are they slow? I wanted it to be nice and rich and loud, and it was, but it was slow at the same time, okay? That's what I'm saying. All right. Okay, we're gonna do a little vote now. We're gonna do a little vote now. Take a look inside the cooling head. Add a little bit of oil. Take a look at much less than 6 ports. Now that we all know what 6 ports look like, we will understand what very few ports look like. Or review this vintage RC magazine. I have 2 tabs in here. There's 2 tabs in this SOB, okay? 2 tabs. Nitro Mark here with a question. I will answer you. Nitro Mark goes, how many teeth does the clutch bell have on the LOSI? So this LOSI has 17. The Truggy model has 13. All right? Okay. Joseph Hansen, how you doing, my dude? All right. All right. Roger Chevelle goes, can you do a giveaway on your lunchbox? So the thing is, we will have to see. I've been doing a lot of spending on buying buggies, man. So I'm probably going to have to sell some crap soon. All right. So, what we're going to do, we will first look inside. Fuck, if I drop anything else, it's going to be a problem. This wall is not going to be here. All right, let's back. We're back in action. Did I break my hand? No, my hand is okay. All right. All right, let's do this before this LOSI pisses me off. It's like every time I try to do something here, it pisses me off. All right. So, we're going to take a look at this 2011 magazine. Now, the thing is, this is not what I would really consider a good vintage RC magazine, but it is something that will kind of help you understand what killed Nitro. Okay, this was the beginning of the turning point away from Nitro. As I flip the pages, guys, it's going to be a little bit sad, but there's still going to be cool Nitro things. But this is 2011. This is when electric short course was destroying everything, okay? This is when hobby stores told you to buy a Slash, and then they told you to buy the Slash LCG conversion. Then you bought the Slash LCG conversion, you're like, shit, this is like 100 parts over here, what the hell am I gonna do? Then you went and bought another Slash. I will admit, I did own a couple clones of the Slash. So I owned a Turnigy SCT. If anybody knows Turnigy, it was a brand sold on Hobby King, right? Turnigy SCT. Shane Nitro in my veins goes, I died a little that year. Yeah. So this is the beginning of the end for Nitro, but it'll never die. It is coming back, but timeline-wise, this is it. This is when short course was what people wanted, and Nitro was basically coming to an end. At this point, the Savage XL was still out. They did still have a couple of like mods on the Savage XL, right? It wasn't discontinued for a couple years after this, but there really was nothing new in the Nitro segment. Let me just call it what it is. All right, we're gonna go over this. Then I will be removing the cooling head on the LOSI because, you know, we ran it. I want to see what the inside of the motor looks like. We'll put in a little bit of afterburn oil in it, close it up for a little bit of storage, right? All right, let's make it happen. Hopefully nothing else pisses me off because by the end of this wall gonna have holes in it. Why do you think I have all these posters here? I beat this wall up before, guys. I beat it up. All right. Okay. You guys ready? Yeah, so this is, once again, let me just say, this is 2011. December, so the end of the year. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. We have 114 people here. Eric Spencer just got here. He goes, yo, I'm late. You're never late, bro. You know why? Well, you can be late, okay? That makes no sense. You're freaking late. Sit down and let's look at this magazine. I'm kidding. Welcome to the NitroGang stream, bro. Yeah. So let's do this. All right. Okay, my dudes. 2011. We're going to go. It's also a fairly thin magazine, so this is not going to take us much time. Let's continue, and then we will remove the cooling head, take a look inside the LOSI motor. All right, so on the cover, on the intro here, we have RC 8.2 Nitro four-wheel drive competition buggy kit. This is the elitist of the elitist. It's so much money, I don't even want to think about it. All right. Savage XS Flux. I used to have this. It was very nice, but all of the metal parts were garbage. The dog bones constantly broke the outdrive cups. It basically pissed you off. You had to replace them all the time, although the Savage XS, which is the mini Savage, was very, very nice, and it was a good value. It was under $300 at the time. We have the Baja. They call it the Baja family, right? The Baja 5 SC, the regular Baja 5B, and some other crap. Let's continue. Here we got some Proline short course stuff. I will admit that the short course stuff is very, very durable. Haha, Dan Y likes that joke. All right, so here is the LOSI 8 Mini, right? Mini, get out of here. Okay, they were very popular. I'm kidding around, guys, okay? JC Concepts, you know, selling you expensive wheels and bodies. Axial. This was when they stopped making Nitro motors and started making crawlers, because probably they saw much more money in it. Let's continue. Turnigy. Oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about. I used to have, well, Turnigy batteries are very good, sold at Hobby King. I had the Turnigy short course truck, which was a direct slash clone. So here they got some ugly green Yoda over here. I don't care about this character at all. I find anything with this thing very, very lame and boring and not interesting. In fact, I would punch him in real life. Like that. All right? Okay. SCT Race Pro. So we got some Castle Electronic Systems. We got the Team LOSI. Talk the walk. Talk the talk. Walk the walk. Yeah, sickening. Sickening. Okay. Oh, man, finally. And an RC I used to have that I have videos on in my channel. This is an old school Turnigy SCT. Guys, look how cheap these were. $58. Okay, I actually had this. I have some videos on it. It was very, very good. So, guys, this was an actual... Oh, okay, this is a $140 one. But basically, these are also brushless, some of them. And I also did used to have this. Anyways, let's just continue this, basically. LRP. All right. People asking why the Yoda hate. Guys, I was just playing around. I was just kind of angry because I punched the wall. My hand hurts, okay? Freaking hand hurts right now because I punched the wall. All right? Yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Blah, blah. Don't know what to say about it. We got RPM. We got more stuff. We got short course 5T. Some guy over here with a hat. How you like my explanation of RCs? It's sickening, right? Guy with hat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What would someone say about me? I'd honestly be honored if they said guy who drives Prius. I would be honored if that was my explanation. Right? Onyx Chargers, they're pretty good. Yeah, RC Show Off also used to have some of those Turnigy models I can see. All right. So let's continue. Man, I haven't come across anything interesting yet. Who's this guy? Ryan Manfield. Oh, yeah, and this guy, Cavalieri. Roar 1/8 Off-Road Fuel Nationals. Sickening. 4x4 short course truck guide. Yeah, don't care. Offna Hyper 10 SC. Right, well, we're getting to something interesting. This is all short course stuff. All right, some Tamiya stuff. We got, yeah, so this was the most popular short course after the Traxxas Slash, which is the SC10, the team associated SC10. Let's see how much it was. $280. This is an electric kit off-road. All right. I mean, it was good. I remember running against these guys like long ago. They were very good. Okay. They were very good. They were just as good as any short course truck, really, but a little bit better because it was team associated. And usually those guys had very good electronics. So we have a Kyosho DBX 2.0. So I have this actually in the box, brand new. I was going to unbox this in today's video, but I changed my mind. All right, so we're getting to the feature. Oh, hold on. Guys, I had this. Does anybody remember what this is right here? 1/5 scale Mad Gear. I have videos on this on my channel from Nitro RCX. That's right. I had a 1/5 scale way before many people had 1/5 scales. All right, I had this electric. Now the problem is they were sickeningly slow because they were 4S. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's continue. Tamiya Blackfoot, right? Tub chassis. Let's move on. Let's move on. Traxxas Spartan. It's a boat, fast. Okay, this is what I wanted to talk about. The XTM Nitro Rail. It says, a basher nitro buggy with the looks of a glamorous dune buggy. Oh man, what do you guys think about that? XTM Nitro Rail, it's called. So it was $499. You know, once again, they were expensive for this time period. And it's basically a 1/8 scale buggy, similar to the Offna Hyper Cage. Or should I say the Hobeo Hyper Cage. Or just the Hobeo Cage, I don't know. Whatever they call them. So, you know, XTM was doing stuff that Hobeo thinks is cool today. XTM was a front runner, all right? They made things before people even knew they were cool. Mark Brennan here with a question, what year magazine? This is 2011. Yeah, so rail buggies were very popular in the 80s. Right, I just read that comment from Texas Hill Country Custom Homes. I appreciate that. So, let's continue. This is what it is. It's basically a 1/8 buggy with like an exoskeleton they call a cage, right? Well, they didn't call it a cage, but they called it a rail. Nitro Rail. So they actually had some other rail models. You know, not like one of your ex-girlfriends. You don't want to call her that. But man, this was a good-looking buggy. I gotta tell you, this is a good-looking buggy. It's kind of like the Baja. What's great about the Baja, you really don't have to remove the body to do anything. Right, so we got the Airtronics radio, which is the one that our XTM has. I showed you guys this just now. We have threaded body aluminum shocks, 4mm aluminum shock towers, aluminum roll cage, 0.28 XTM Nitro motor. I don't think that this is the 6-port, right? This is probably just a regular 0.28 because the block itself is not the same color. This is definitely not the 457 motor. Otherwise, it would say 457. Like, why wouldn't they? Let's see. Yeah, man, sickening. I also like how in the back, check this out, they have one body clip. Like this long body clip for the entire wing. Very nice, man. XTM was, honestly, they were sickening. All right, so what do they like about it? It says, super easy to drive. Excellent jumping characteristics. Now, what do they not like? The pull start makes the big 0.28 very hard to start. Well, they probably don't know much about sickening compression. Haha, I'm just playing around. Right. Fuel tank lid interferes with roll cage, making refueling a challenge. High price tag. Yeah, I could see what they're talking about. So the fuel cap lid is literally in the way of the roll cage. So that's actually a problem right there. That's a problem and a half. Let's continue. So this is it in action, right? Pretty nice chassis setup, I gotta tell you. It looks like the front is already diffed out. So it looks like center diff trying to kill the wheels here in the front. Cool RC for 500 bucks, I don't know. Let's see what they wrote about it. They said, it's a little thirsty on fuel, but the ear-to-ear grin I got from grabbing a full helping of throttle is well worth the price of admission. Yeah, sickening. So they're saying that the .28 is a gas guzzler. Yep. It's diffed out. By the way, look at this Tower Hobbies ad for the Thunder Tiger MT4. Thunder Tiger was never really a popular brand here in America. I'm surprised this was in the magazine. Anyways, XTM Nitro Rail. XTM was doing things their own way. Unfortunately, they were making them too expensive, and hobby stores weren't having it. Let's continue what else we got over here. So here we have top 25 pit tips. Whatever. Also whatever. More whatever. And we got a guy on a couch. This is a Duratrax ad. Looks like a guy on the couch with brand new Nike Air Max 2011s. These are actually very expensive shoes. I had them. He is proud to have this electric piece of crap Duratrax on a couch with him. Dude, why'd you do that? Why'd you try to sell this to people? Yeah, JD Posse, I want to punch this guy. I want to punch it, but then stuff's gonna fall off my table. You got perfectly good shoes dirty right here. Couch dirty. I remember these trying to be marketed by Duratrax. This is like when they cut their entire Nitro lineup. This is Duratrax Baja Bug, I think they were called. I mean, would this make you want to buy this? I don't know. I mean, I just don't know. Anyways, these were some sickening shoes, and this punk destroyed them. Anyway, let's continue. Talking about slipper clutches. Something the NitroGang doesn't know much about. Okay, let's continue. They got the LOSI XXX SCT. Some battery stuff here, max amps, I remember those. And we have a Tower Hobbies circular thing going on. Let's see what we got. Well, you know what? I'm not much in the mood for this right now, so I'm just going to continue. All right. Strike Team Sidewinder Purple Fuel. Pretty cool. Electric Challenge. Don't care. Let's continue. They got how to maintain a nitro engine. Well, this is interesting. Let's see what they're talking about. Number 1, remove cover and clean. Cover? Are they talking about the cooling head? Why would they call this the cover? Let's see. Brush away. Remove cover. Oh, no, hold on. No, it's remove, comma, cover, and clean. Yeah, they're right. Yeah, so they're saying to plug the exhaust so you don't get dirt into it or like the air filter. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. 2, keep things fresh. So air filter foam makes sense. Number 3, clean it up. And so here they're like removing vital engine components. I usually do not go remove the sleeve of the piston like this because more disassembly than needed is not really a good idea. We got smooth operator. Right, so, you know, add oil. That's right. That's basically what they're saying. And 5, put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Well, the thing is, don't call Nitro Motor Humpty Dumpty, bro. Just don't do it. That's not what it is. It's actually not even funny. Okay, so we got O'Donnell Speed Blend fuel here. Sickening. All right. Submarine. THS pipe ad. Back when THS was the shit, they still are, but they're basically getting closed now soon. Anyway, yeah. Oh, check this out. We got an ad for the Tiger Drive. What do you think about that, guys? This is exactly what I just showed you before. Right? That the buggy I just had right here. You see that? This is why you gotta love vintage RC magazines, guy. Well, I don't want to call this vintage, but basically we got a Tiger Drive in the reel right here, guys. All right. Let's see what else we got. That's basically it. All right. That's about it. Okay. Let's go back to me right now. So, we're still on the subject of this. I'm going to be removing the cooling head. We're going to put some oil in it, but need a small little break here. We will talk about, let me load some stuff here just so we see what is, well, so I see what is going on. Give me a moment here, guys. By the way, you liking this stream or what? All right? No, okay. Well, it's not doing so good. I'm not going to tell you what exactly, but it's basically pissing me off right now. Okay. I'm going to load some of this. Well, I'm on my computer right now in a second here. All right, so one-man show, guys. One-man show. All right. So, at this point, I think what we should do is take a look inside this motor, right? Because why not? Like, we like looking inside motors. Let's take a look inside, right? Okay, where's my screwdriver? Did I throw my screwdriver? Did anybody see if I threw it? Because if I threw it, I'm not going to have anything to use. Let's see, is this it? I think this is it. Hold on. All right, I got it. Good thing I didn't throw that. That would be bad. All right. Okay, guys. So, I'm trying to work a deal right now, but this guy is actually trying to piss me off. I might make a video on him. So, it's basically, I'm trying to buy an OFNA DM1. It's a very rare 1/8 scale Nitro on-road with a 2-speed. I'm trying to make a deal for an OFNA DM1, probably a Pro. But this guy not trying to play ball, you know? He's just not trying to play ball. He's trying to, like, trade with me. I don't want to trade with this dude. You know what? And I keep asking him, like, what is included in this listing? This is a Facebook Marketplace listing. The guy won't tell me what's freaking included. He has a picture of a bunch of stuff. I'm like, what is included? He has like 5 or 6 cars. And he won't tell me. Benjamin Martinez, thank you for watching, man. You have a great night, my dude. And we'll catch up again real soon, okay? NitroGang. So I'm trying to buy this awesome vintage, you know, rare OFNA. This guy not trying to make a deal with me, you know? I'm basically asking him, man, what are you including? Like, how am I going to make a trade with you if you're not telling me what you're including? He's actually trying to trade for a Baja. So you guys understand, these are some pretty high stakes. I offered up a like new 29cc Rovin Baja from Banggood. Like new. Okay? And he starts telling me, I'm just telling you a little bit of a rant here. He starts telling me, man, my OFNA DM1 hits 80 miles per hour, tuned touring, top speed, 2-speed, baby. Okay, he didn't say the baby part. Guy trying to piss me off. Like, he is basically building value with pictures that look like shit. Okay? If you cook chili, and let's say you don't like beans, right? Who here doesn't like beans? You don't like beans, that chili will be shit to you. You understand what I'm saying? Anyways, let's continue. I'm going to remove the cooling head. And you know what? I'm not even going to take the body off. Who cares, right? We're just going to keep the body on. Because honestly, removing the body on this LOSI is very annoying. So I'm just not going to do it. Okay. Let's continue here. Okay. So time to remove this. Let me adjust this a little bit. Okay. So the question is, does he know who I am from Dominic Hernandez? It seems like no. It seems like no, he doesn't. Actually, this guy that I bought this LOSI from, he wound up knowing who I was. But, you know, that was just one time, honestly. So, but this guy, like, I'm trying to trade. You know, he's the one that wants to trade with me. I don't like trading, guys. I'll tell you right now. it's a waste of time because they're always gonna try to screw you. Okay, let's move the cooling head. All right, let's do it. Mark Brennan, he goes, stream is awesome, bro. Glad to be here this time, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. All right, yeah, let's open it up. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm basically just trying to take a look inside the motor, you know. Okay. So let's do this. I got one more left. We got a question here from Mark Brent. He goes, am I selling that LOSI buggy? No, man, I just got it. I got to do like a whole ton of videos on it. You know what I'm saying? I can't be doing that. All right. What I'm trying to do is buy some other RCs and this guy not trying to trade. You know, I don't want to trade with him. He's the one that brought the trade up to me. Okay? Let's do it. Gotta refresh a page here. All right. All right, so this engine is also a head button design, right? So the cooling head comes off like this. You could see through it. Pretty normal for 1/8 scale nitro type of, you know, stuff. They're all basically head button design. Okay, I'm going to open up. Hold on, what do I mean open up? Not open up. Remove. All right, I'm going to remove the head button and the glow plug, and we'll take a look inside. We'll take a look in the ports. I'll oil it, whatever. All right, just basic type maintenance. You don't really need to do this. Like, you gotta understand, I don't need to actually add oil to it right now, but whatever. All right, here we go. All right, the plug is nice and clean. I don't see any kind of anything wrong with the top of that. All right, well, let's pull the pull starter a little. You know, I can see some oil film on top there. Let's see. Shit. All right, here we go. Crazy pinch at the top there. Okay, so I'm going to take a look inside now. Yeah. Yeah, you really don't need to add oil here. Exactly. Like Tara Curry says, I don't need to, but you know what? I like when you start them up with a little bit of the 3-in-1 oil. It's super, super smoky. It's cool looking. Like, I just do it for my own preference. Okay, let me put the piston here at the bottom. We'll take a look at the ports. Right, so this is... I'm going to show you guys right now. Inside. Yeah, sickening pinch. All right. I'm going to show you guys inside. So this is a 3-port design opposed to the 6 ports of that XTM. Take a look inside. You know, it's normal. You could see some oil film from that Byron I ran, right? So the port in the back is the exhaust. If we count, we got 1, 2, 3 ports, baby. So we got very, very low ports, but 3 is all you need. You know what I'm saying? So the motor is very nice. It's a very nice motor. If you want to get one of these, they're highly reliable. They start really great, and they're only $95, guys. There's a link to this and the 28 in the description to this video. If, like, get it, trust me, it's good for you. All right, it's better for you than oatmeal. All right, oatmeal is pretty healthy, but this is better than oatmeal. All right, so I'm going to add some oil to it now, just because. Here we go. All right, that should be adequate. Going to pull it a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Nice, nice. All right, so I'm going to leave it also almost at the bottom there so the ports are exposed, and we'll assemble it back together. And that is really all you need to do. You know, make sense, guys? Let me look at this head button. Yeah, looks fine. Okay, I'm just going to clean this. Okay. Looks perfect. All right. Yeah. Bottom dead center. I don't know. Did I say top dead center? Probably said something wrong. So now we're going to put the cooling head back. Yeah, I didn't put in a lot of afterburner oil. That wasn't that much oil. All right. It wasn't like a sickening amount. It was normal amount. All right, so I'll tighten it later. I'm just going to leave it like this for now, I think. Actually, no. You know what? I'm already here. There's nothing to leave. Let's not leave things. We're just going to sickeningly tighten it, and that's it. I'm doing an X pattern as much as I possibly can here. All right, almost done. Okay, and we're done. Let's flip back to me here. All right. Okay, guys. So, LOSI, right? Should you get one? Well, it's a Nitro, so the answer is yeah, you should get one, you know? So 5 more minutes and we will be out. I appreciate everyone that helped, you know, for me to get this. This is one of those that I made the deal literally with you guys during the live stream. Now, right now, I was actually trying to make a deal since like yesterday. But this dude don't want to play ball. You know, some people, they just don't want to sell. There's like nothing you're going to do to him. You know, I might make a video on this dude or not. You know, maybe if you guys want to see my negotiation tactics, this guy's actually trying to piss me off right now. I might start offering him things that I'm actually not going to even trade. We'll see how this goes because, like, you know, why have a listing and then, like, try to trick people? This guy trying to scam me, all right? He has a listing of, like, 5 different Nitros. They all look like trash. The pictures are terrible. There's almost no information. Then he goes and, like, asks for a trade. I offer him up a trade, and he goes, no, that one's not, no, I need a bigger motor. Okay, so people asking me what oil I'm using, I use this oil. It's generic 3-in-1 mineral oil, like just at any hardware store, Amazon, you know, anywhere. It's very good. Anyways, not 3-to-1 oil, 3-in-1 oil, guys. 3-in-1. Yeah. Von Boy here with a good suggestion. It's actually something I'm going to have to look into. So this cooling head protrudes super crazy out of the body. And the first flip you get, this whole thing will look bad. It's going to get destroyed right away. So it's not a bad idea to come up with like a head protector system, but I will say they all look terrible. I don't know if anybody knows if there's like, you know, normal head protectors kind of like the Traxxas ones that are available. If there are, you guys let me know. Oh, we got Victor Arias in the stream right here. How you doing, Victor Arias, bro? He goes, love that shirt. There's a reason why, and I think you know what the reason is. Okay, I think you know what the reason is. All right. Actually, guys, Victor Arias designed this shirt. You know, I basically told him to put this, you know, set of words on the shirt. He put on the shirt and mailed it to me. What a nice guy, man. Victor Arias, nice guy. Proud to have you here, man, and a member of the NitroGang, of course. So, head protector, something to look into. Also, you know, the question is how to make this thing faster. So, how do you make it faster? People said get new diffs. The thing is, new diffs are, I just don't understand. Like, they're gonna cost a ton of money. Like, it's not like it's cheap, you know? Oh, we got Sam S here with a $5 donation. I'm gonna read his comment. Sam S goes, another great live show. Please make a short video on binding the GT5 radio to the receiver. Do you mean the GT5? Well, that's the radio. The GT5 is the regular radio. I have it. Do you mean the FS6 receiver? I don't know. Let me look what the R6FG is. Let me look it up. R6FG. Let me look it up. Google R6FG receiver. I'm going to look it up right now, man. We're doing first-hand research. This is a radio link receiver. Physic, yes, FlexiCap head protector. I need that, bro. So, Sam S, you just posted a link. You just mentioned the radio link receiver. The problem is you cannot bind a radio link receiver to a FlySky radio. So for the FlySky radio, I'm going to give you a receiver. You need the BS6 receiver. So I'm going to give a link right now. You need the BS6 receiver, okay? So I'm going to give you a link right now. I have it in the description to my video as well, but you know, because he asked, I'm just going to make a link right now and I'm going to put it in the stream. This is the receiver you need. Okay? I just put an Amazon link to the receiver you need, Sam S. So I do not have any radio link receivers. So FlySky radios, the GT5 can only be bound, however you want to say the multiple, the plural of that, to the GT, to the F, what is it, what am I saying? To the BS6 6-channel receiver. You cannot bind receivers from different brands, right? So this receiver is very, very good. Get one. It should come with the FlySky radio. I don't know if you're just adding separate models or not, but the radio comes with it. I already have them in the description to this video. So I have the FlySky GT5 6-channel radio I use, but I don't have any receivers. Anyways, I put the receiver you need, okay? That's what you need, Sam S. Yeah. All right. So I think I answered your question there. LOSI Buggy, how do we make it faster? And so far, a lot of people are just talking about spur gears. The thing is, it's not that easy to just get a bigger spur gear. I'm not sure if you guys actually have first-hand experience with like that suggestion, or you're just like throwing it out there as if this is like a non-1/8 scale nitro buggy. All right. So Evan Mullaney, like I see you're saying change the spur gear. I don't know how you would go about doing that for a center diff drivetrain buggy that is a metal spur. These are like highly proprietary. I mean, I'm sure it could be done, right? But also the clutch bell, these already use 17-tooth clutch bells. I just don't see how, let's see, the spur gear, I mean, I'll look it up. Once again, you know, I never said I was a buggy expert. To be honest with you, I don't like changing spur gears. I just don't like it, all right? I don't think I should have to. Okay. But I will tell you, I'm not a buggy expert. I am learning along the way. But, you know, gearing changes, like, why should I have to? This buggy is so slow. Like, why should I have to, as the consumer, do that in order for it to even compete with an XL5 Rustler? Like, why should I have to? You understand, guys, what I'm saying? Yeah. So, Evan Mullaney goes, there's lots of Duratrax different spur sizes. Now, do those fit directly on this LOSI chassis? Because I'm quite sure these are proprietary designs. I'm pretty sure LOSI doesn't make anything that you have to get, that you cannot get TLR parts for. Okay, I'm just saying. So we need someone that knows, that's done this on this chassis, because I can tell you almost all of these suggestions are just kind of make-believe right now. All right, yeah. So John Sims is right. It's a track car. It's not made for speed. You're right. You're right. Like, I'm not trying to do crazy speed runs with this, man. I just have a normal speed request, like at least 35 to 38 miles an hour. I'm not making up like some crazy speed numbers here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I understand everyone is trying to say, yes, they gotta sell it. The thing is, I haven't seen anyone really come up with a... For some reason, the LOSI people keep telling me I need LOSI differentials front and the back. Like, they're actually not telling me to get spur gears at all. All right? So, Eddie Chan, a taller wheel will improve top end? Yes, of course. But these are standard buggy wheels. You're not going to get much bigger wheels that are going to give you, a 30% speed increase. Because if this hits about 30, which I think it hits 30, I want 40. To get 40, you need a 33 and 1/3% speed increase, right? According to Scott Steiner. It's just not going to happen, guys, right? And just being realistic. Mark Brennan goes a better engine. Once again, you're not going to get an engine with 50% more RPM. Like, these are, let's say, 33,000 max RPM or so. What are you going to get? A 40,000 RPM Nova Rossi? The cost benefit on that is shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can make this faster than the freaking airplane if you wanted to. But the thing is, okay, well, not an airplane, but whatever. Cost benefit is what I'm saying. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Lotus 420, that's right, bro. If Big Papa Pump said it, then it's true. 33 and 1/3% is all you need if you want to go up in speed. All right? So, John Sims goes, put a 14 or 16 tooth clutch belt. John Sims, I don't know if you heard this before. This has a 17 tooth clutch belt. So actually, there's nowhere to go from there. If I put on a smaller clutch belt, we're going to get lower speed. So I think a lot of people are unaware that this already has a giant clutch belt. Okay? Yeah, so that's basically it. Tara Curry goes, keep it stock. More likely, that is probably what's going to happen. I, at best, will probably look into a gearing change. But you got to understand, you would need to go up to at least 4 to 5 teeth on the clutch belt. And at that point, engine mounting will be a problem, right? In terms of gear mesh, it's not that easy. For some reason, everyone thinks, oh, just get a bigger clutch belt. No. It's already a 17. Only people that own these buggies really understand the problem. Let me just tell you the reality here. Okay, guys. A few seconds and a few minutes, I will leave. I got stuff to do. I got to go eat Taco Bell after this. I'm actually quite hungry. Came home, got ready for the stream, picked out a video, and then boom, there you go. Yes, so actually, the easiest way to get speed, yes, you guys are right, would be to get a taller clutch belt. The problem is LOSI's freaking final drive ratio already incorporates the 17 tooth clutch belt, so I'm actually out. I got nothing, is what I'm saying, So, although, when I drove this RC at the track, people tried to buy it off me right there. Although, of course, they offered me the price that I bought it for. For some reason, they seem to think these are very cheap. When I told them these sell for $469 brand new, they freaked out. Okay? Yeah. Barry 013 goes, put a Kyosho body on it. Instantly faster. That's pretty funny. Savage clutch maybe fit. No, these low seat products, they're all so specialized. It's not that easy. Although 1/8 scale buggies should all be generic type of things, but if you're already starting with a 17 tooth clutch belt, there's really not much you can go to from there. Anyway, guys, 2 minutes. Thank you all so much for watching. I gotta go get Taco Bell. I'm very hungry right now, and let's all have a great day. Actually, almost everybody I know now. Oh, Sam S. with a Taco Bell fund. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. $10 for the Taco Bell fund. That's going to make me very happy. I might even order a chicken quesadilla. Who knows? Well, they overcharge for those damn chicken quesadillas. But that will cover it. Thank you, Sam S, bro. So, Sam S, you know, feel free to ask me whatever questions. You know, my Instagram is the same as my YouTube username. You could ask people in the NitroGang Facebook group. We'll always answer you questions about, you know, whatever radio or receiver you need to do or bind, whatever the case is. Okay, RC Show Off, Colin Chong, Bob's RC, all of you guys. It's time to roll out. So I'm gonna give you about a minute to say goodbye, and then I myself will roll out. You know what I'm saying? Got stuff to do as well. You know? All right. Yeah. Bob's RC goes, I'm going to cook a meal and ship it to you. Yeah, that's true. Then screw fast food, man. Well, as long as it's high protein and high fiber, I'll be happy, man. Keep the carbs low, keep the protein and the fiber high. I'll be good to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Manuel Maldonado here goes, Hobeo sells 19-tooth clutch belt. That might work. I'm going to have to look into it. So if you go from 17 to 19, what percentage increase is that? Somebody do some Steiner math. What is 2 over 17? That will give me the percentage in top RPM increase. What's 2 over 17? Less than 20%, right? That's 20%. That's like 16%, 15%. What's 2 over 17? I can't use them. I don't have my calculator right now. Somebody, 2 over 17. What is that as a percentage? Okay, 12%. So you're gonna get 12% at best, ideally, right? If my math is right. So 12%, if you're getting 30 miles an hour on this, 12% would be of 30, 10% would be 3 miles an hour. So that's 3 to 4 miles an hour. I could estimate 3 to 4 miles an hour with a two-tooth larger clutch belt. So this probably won't even hit 35 with that, okay? It's actually quite funny if you ask me. But the buggy handles very nice. It handles very nice. But I want you guys to understand, almost all of the channels are going to tell you these things are phenomenal. You should get one right now. Don't watch this. Go get one. They're lying to you. Okay? No one is going to do speed runs, because if they want to sell you this buggy through their affiliate links, they're not going to tell you how sickeningly slow this actually is. All right? I'm the only one that's going to do that. I'm basically jeopardizing my own ability to get people to purchase things through my main links, okay? Because the truth is what matters. And to this day, Agent Mulder and Scully are still chasing the truth. And guys, I am chasing the truth on why the LOSI engineers didn't even test run this in their parking lot. Why didn't they test run this in their parking lot? Like, why didn't they do it? All right, anyways. Thank you all for watching. 1 minute and I'm out. Okay, 1 minute. So sit here, look at each other, look at me, look at whoever's next to you. Have a great week. Okay, everyone I know currently has COVID. Absolutely everybody. Okay, what do you think about that? All right, nothing is being closed. Everyone is going to work. The urgent health lines to get tested are blocks long. Everybody I know has COVID. Like I said before, we're all going to get it. And chances are, well, they all got it. These are just facts. Okay, just basically facts right here. Okay. Yes. Eddie Channing goes get a wheel with a 30% diameter increase. You see guys right here, even people in the street right now saying they have it. I told you last year when I had it, right? When I was doing Red Cat videos, I told you everyone was going to get it. Like I just said, there's nothing to be worried about. You're all going to get it. Okay? Okay? Yeah. So, that's just kind of what it is. The thing is, the employment sector really doesn't give a shit about anybody. They're making everybody go to work. Schools, business as usual. The show must go on is the atmosphere. So, COVID schmovid, everybody I know has it. High probability, 80% of you out there have it as well. High probability. All right. Anyways, Emmanuel Maldonado, thank you for that. Great stream, he goes. All right, that's it. I'm gonna see what everyone has to say about this, and then I will also discontinue the stream as well. All right, my dudes. Thank you so much for watching. Ofna Hobeo Hyper 7 might be coming to the channel soon. We will do another stream about the purchase process. We will see. Craig Dickerson, thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting me in the NitroGang Facebook group as well. Sometimes I have some sickening trolls out there, but you never know. Oh, Sam S goes, it's crazy. School starts tomorrow. If they close schools, I'll be able to work on making Nitro great again. I know, bro. I totally know. I totally know. I totally know what you mean. All right. That's it, guys. We'll come back later. I gotta go. I got stuff to do. It's midnight wrenching session for me soon, okay? Then it's employer session tomorrow morning. They're gonna try to kick my ass. All right. Good night, everybody.